Hi, I'm Robert. Welcome back to another on-the-road video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. Stop. Before you begin any repair, unplug the appliance from the wall outlet. It is also recommended that you check for proper voltage. The tools you will need to complete this job are a small flat blade screwdriver, T20 Torx driver, and a needle nose pliers. Today we are working on a Maytag direct drive front load washer. The customer states the washer will not run and is showing an F5E1 error code. This is a door latch or door lock error, so we're going to replace the door latch. To begin this repair, let's open the door to access the door bellows and the door lock assembly. We're going to release the spring clamp on the door bellows. I've got a pair of forceps. You can use a small flat blade screwdriver, and you want to just lift up on the spring and peel it out. It's okay if that bellows comes with it, because you got to get the bellows out of the well that it sits in. And then you want to fold the bellow in to get it out of your way. You may need to take something to keep it propped in. I'm just going to rest a tool on it. Now we'll release our two T20 Torx screws, one at the top and one at the bottom. We can see that one plug has to go here on the back side of it, and it looks like we have a small plug here. Now we'll bring the door lock out where we can see it, and we can see we have a large Molex here on the left, and on the right we have a smaller computer type Molex. We are going to remove the larger Molex first. And then the smaller computer style Molex. We'll just pull back on this tab that locks it in place and pull up on the Molex. I'm going to use my forceps to pull back on that tab. And then rock the Molex forward and out. And your door lock is removed. Now that we have a new door lock, let's go ahead and install it. We're going to start with the smaller Molex plug and use it to push back on the plastic retainer. And then once we have it in position, push down on the Molex. And then we'll take our larger Molex and get it plugged in to the back side of the door lock, like so, and rotate the door lock back into position. And we'll reinstall our two T20 Torx screws, top and bottom. Now with the screws installed, let's reinstall the bellows. We'll take the bellows, and we got to get this rim of the bellow all the way around into this lip on the front panel. So we're going to bring it up and over and tuck it in all the way around. And now we'll get our ring in place. Now when installing the ring, they do sell a specialty tool that will stretch this spring for you. But if you're only doing this one time, I don't know if you want to invest that much money in a specific tool. So what we're going to do is show you the way that you can do this with something you might actually have hanging around. You don't want to use vice grips because vice grips may squash the lip on the front panel that the lip of the bellow goes into. So I've got a clamp here which can be used in woodworking and a lot of different facets, and that's going to hold this end of the spring for me while I work this spring over with a pair of pliers and route this ring into the bellow. Now, I'm using a pair of angled needle nose. You can use regular needle nose. You want to stretch the spring as far over as you can, and then with your finger or thumbnail, get it into the groove of the bellow. And then, once it's seated, release tension on the spring and remove the tool. And then remove your clamp. And the bellow is installed. And that completes the repair. Thank you for watching another quality video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com.